This is where the dryer caught on fire. It was right above this. The water actually came down from upstairs. It piled up so much from them having to put out the fire with it. And then they have to reinstall everything through here underneath the addition. $25,000 boom TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the $25,000, the best ever Warzone tournament.
$25,000 on the line here, with first place taking home $10,000.
Of course, anybody's could win, including Z-Smet. He's really solidified himself as one of the best Warzone players in Caldera, being in the top 5 and 6 earnings. He's won a lot of events that Boom's put on.
He was playing from a garage, freezing. Homie had hand warmers inside of his hoodie, a blanket on, and was still grinding out wins. If you are Z-Smit and Zelly, you need to keep that mental game strong. They did! And well, there you go!
Oh my God! Holy! Oh my God! Let's fucking go! My name is Riley Smith, also known as Z-Smit. I'm 19 years old. I've born and raised in the Jersey Shore area, and I am a professional Call of Duty Warzone player. It was October of 2012. Hurricane Sandy came up the East Coast. Our house flooded, and we had like 4.5 to 5 feet of water in our house. We were actually displaced from our home for 6 years. We ended up fixing like one room in our home at the time when it was still on the ground. It was just me, my mom, and my dad all living together. We had like a microwave and a couch, and that's all we lived on, 3 of us. We moved into a trailer in our neighbor's driveway for the next 3 years. That was like probably the worst it was. There's points where we couldn't heat the water in the trailer for the showers and whatnot. I never really got to go out with my friends because I was kind of embarrassed the whole time because I never really had like outfits. I never had the cool shoes or whatever at the time because we lost everything. I don't know what I would have been doing without gaming at that time. I really used to just play video games all the time. My biggest accomplishment has definitely been the consistent tournament placements I've had in the biggest events against the biggest pros.
Let's go.
Oh my God, bro. I always had a lot of health issues. In kindergarten, my lung collapsed because I have severe asthma. They diagnosed me with like a compromised immune system. The common cold could turn into hospitalizations for me, and I would miss weeks of school at a time, lose that social interaction, wouldn't be able to play sports. The one thing I was always able to do is play video games. Oh, I'm 360ing him? I was never really able to go out, not go to the park to play with my friends or anything like that because I couldn't. I dropped out freshman year for the benefit of my health and the ability to work on my health issues. Working out, eating healthy, and playing sports, like my immune system and everything just shot up. I would go to the doctors and take my tests and my numbers were just going up constantly. My physical health was better, and now I'm the most healthy I've ever been.
Yeah, they got tied
Every Sunday, we make tons of food, watching football all day.
You guys, it's all ready, so self-serve.
It's kind of become like a routine for our family to do it, and everyone knows it as like football at Smitty's house.
Well, we used to do it in the driveway actually, when we first started it. We would do it in the driveway with everyone, like it's pre-gaming and stuff and doing the food. So we have people here at 12 o'clock until 12 o'clock at night on a Sunday watching football all day and eating all day long.
COVID definitely is what pushed me into gaming. I was working 40 to 50 hours a week at a Jersey Mike's local, and I was one of those at very high risk because of my immune system.
Riley's job that he had was out in the public, and he couldn't do that because, you know, having a compromised immune system would expose him to COVID and possibly get him sicker. He started to continue to play video games because he was in the house. We were all quarantined like the rest of the world was.
I wasn't the one that watched streams or anything. I didn't watch like the pros, but a lot of my friends did. And they were the ones that were like, you should start streaming. You should take this serious. You should get a better controller. You're at the level of a pro.
Riley's been through some stuff in his life, and we were like, you know, you should pursue this. You are abnormally good. It's like when you see a good athlete, okay, you need to pursue this.
There was a $15,000 Teep Trials tournament. We actually went in as the 16th seed and upset a lot of people, a lot of the big names in the scene. People started to hear about my name from posting clips on social media.
He's always been able to beat me. He's always been sniper, used to be his weapon of choice, and I just remember every time trying to verse him and thinking like, okay, I got this. He's, you know, my girlfriend's brother, you know, I gotta show him what's up, but it never really happened.
No, it wouldn't let me pull my shoe.
When he first started competing and stuff, like, we instantly saw his potential, so I really wanted to push him into trying to compete more, because what he did in his first tournament ever against like top 10 players in the game, it was super special.
It's been cool seeing him do tournaments every single day, waking up at all different times to do the tournaments. My favorite game was Halo. I used to play with Riley, and the only way I ever won, because he was also good at that game as well, was just killing him with a rocket launcher.
Our dryer ended up catching on fire and displaced us from our home for another 3 months again.
They needed a place to stay, so we held everybody over at our house, invited them in.
I ended up taking the only spot that I could really, you know, have my privacy so I could stay focused, and it was the garage that had no heat. I'd throw a hand warmer in my pockets, and I'd put the blanket over my controller and like play underneath the blanket with my controller.
I'm a night nurse, so I sleep during the day. He basically played in the garage to protect me, because it's already hard enough for me to sleep during the day. So I did tell him he could go upstairs and like do whatever he wants, but yes, he's very loud.
I played a UFC 25K here. I played the $25,000 Boom TV Code Red tournament that we actually won. I was shivering the whole tournament. My hands were so like tensed up from the cold weather. And we actually went in and only dropped one map the whole tournament.
It was definitely another struggle and a rough 3 months, but it's also been probably one of the best streaks I've gone on in tournaments and competing. Now that I'm back home, like if I was competing at that level, I really can get better. Tomorrow's like one of the more important tournaments to me too, to where like I feel like I need to showcase what I'm capable of doing.
I made sure I was nice and hydrated today so that I have a clear head. I'm able to focus on the game. I'm gonna go in the stream room right now. So this is the new stream room we built over the last week or so, me and my dad. And this is still a work in progress, but this is what we have so far. We got my setup right here. We got my computer right there. We're in the process of getting my streaming PC built and getting a new streaming PC. I got my brand new sign that I got for my birthday. It's gonna be a lot more professional and kind of feel more of like an office to me rather than waking up every day, going from my bed to my setup in my room. I now have my own little space to take everything to the next level and be able to spend a lot of time in here. Texting my mods that I'm in the tournament, and then they're gonna come in and they're gonna update all my commands in my chat for me.
We have like a watch party where everybody's watching my baby son playing. Very proud. I think he's doing well. He was just kind of into his element. Like when you see him behind the monitor and the camera, that's his zone. And he just gets in the zone, and I don't know, it's just, I can tell as his mother watching his face, and it's bittersweet because I just think that he's very, very happy today. And I think, you know, he has his moral support of his family today here, sharing that with him.
I think everybody's gonna get smoked, and Riley carries the team.
He's gonna place top 3 or above. because he's best in the world right now.
So right now I'm setting up the bots for me to just be able to warm up and shoot before I even go to Warzone, just to get my hands loose. Usually me, Stu, and Colors are like a set trio. We kind of just know, like, our chemistry's there. Today we're playing with Intex though, who's just gonna kind of come in and play around me and Stu. So we'll still have that duo chemistry between me and Stu, and Intex is a great player. It's gonna be the streamer reveal to my chat.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, new setup. Yerp. This is the new stream room. My sister got that for me. It's actually insane. I remember when your unmade bed was in the background. Dude, yeah, everyone would tell me to make my bed when I was on like a degenerate schedule, and I'm just going back to sleep in it anyways.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's the best ever Warzone tournament. $25,000 on the line. We're finally here. We're about to drop into map number 1. Good golly, Miss Molly. Z Smith's background's looking clean as ever. Good to see him in his brand new setup and on board with this squad. Tiff, I don't know if you saw that circle, but I'm expecting a, well, some quick deaths for some of these squads.
One's at this house.
Right there. Is he broken?
Yeah, broken.
Crazy part about it is that a lot of the people that you'll see here today have known Riley since he was really little. They would invite him in like a little brother and have him play. What they didn't realize is that they were inviting in this little terror 10 or 15 times better than they were. Me and my wife, we didn't expect Riley to go in the direction of a professional gamer, nor did we even see that coming. He's done quite well for himself. I'm proud of him.
They had a little bit of cover, and look at this. Z Smith really utilizing the rooftop of this building, finds a down, finds 2 downs.
I already feel the caffeine a little bit. I didn't eat too much, so it's hit me right away.
Close in here? Multiple?
Wait, to my left?
Down low,
Wait,
Tim.
I'm
Someone just tries to move in on Z Smith and Co. They will get the trade. They just need to make sure that the rest of the team isn't going to push in. I swear, Z Smith has the ability to hold buildings like nobody's business.
I feel really good, actually. It was nice to have some hands warm and drop in double digits first game. I actually feel incredible right now.
And fighting in these houses can be really fun. You've got a lot of vantage points, and if you need to, you can push a house really quickly. As you'll see, looks like his teammates are kind of split off. Z Smith is taking the right side, gonna go ahead and casually go through this house now. Gonna go ahead and get the knock through the door. That was absolutely played brilliantly.
Kill him.
Where you have teams like Z Smith sitting in 5th place right now with 70 points, basically playing the more safe route, always jumping into the ring for the most part, sitting in buildings and playing it smart. What I would like to see is Team Z Smith up the aggression slightly. We know Z Smith can do it.
I mean, I'm down to just fucking send people.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
we
not
can.
like stupidly send, but like when we're all 3 in a building like that and we hear people, bro, let's just fucking bully them.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that was the thing though, is like, it's not like we weren't, it's just that last fight was weird.
The chows were kind of
Yeah.
shitty.
But look at this. Z Smith able to find a very clean down from far away. That's gonna be Juki. Z Smith has kind of put him in a precarious situation right here, given the topography of Caldera and all of the hills and shrubbery. You have to make the rotation, and right now he has to finagle himself up this hill, knowing there is a plethora of teams in this area, right? They know exactly where he is. As he goes ahead and gets that down, he will grab the thirst. That's another kill to his name.
Let him play.
He's gonna hold this angle, be inside the zone, and the audio proved useful. There's 6 kills now for Smith. Every single one of these kills are still counting for 1.5. He's doing everything he can to stay alive and still grab a few.
When he killed that first player and got a team wipe, he netted himself a gas mask. He has 2 stims. I love that he's going upstairs using a deployable cover, and check out that angle that he's getting through this window. This man knows these buildings more than anyone. Go ahead and get that third party. Nice down, nice team wipe.
It was a 1v9 situation, now a 1v5 situation. And there's one down below, no, 2 down below. Finds one, is gonna back off, find another one out in the open.
There's a 1v3.
Maybe he makes a hero play. I can't imagine it happens, but who knows? At least grab one more from the gas. Not quite.
Holy shit, Smitty.
Yo, Smith. Hey, yo, Smith.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Third place, number one, you're gonna see Z Smith taking home $2,000.
But we have more kills.
Let's go!
Good on.
So we tied and then got more kills, so we got third place. W.
I feel pretty good. Definitely, I mean, top 3 is never bad. We get paid. Did some crazy stuff. Probably one of my best tournament performances yet.
Good job, bud.
Good job, brother.
As of right now, I definitely want to prove that I'm capable of like being one of the best players, because in my head, that's what I tell myself. And doing something that I like or enjoy or love, I want to be able to give back to like the people that helped out in the beginning and started it all. You'll never be able to get to the top if you don't think you can. I'm very determined to be the best, or at least one of the best.